Hi, this is Bobby at Copel TV Repair with another video of a board that was sent in for repair, tempered, and I never get tired of getting mad at people who damage boards, especially if they're TV repair services. Actually, I don't know who did that. It might have been brought that way to the TV repair place. But this board was sent to us by a TV repair center, and I can only naturally assume that it was them. I may be wrong in that assumption. But all of our listings say we want boards that haven't been tampered with, and something as simple as removing the heatsink out of that board, if not done properly, may render it either very expensive to repair or totally useless, depending on what. And I will just explain that. I'm not going to say everything that is there. This is something that I've explained before. When you stick a screwdriver under the heatsink and try to pry it out, this is what happens. You can see those extremely tiny tracks that enter under the white line here. Sorry about that. And you can see how they're totally damaged. Now I have to be spending time repairing each and every one of them, and that will easily double the time. And because I can write software, I can write hardware, I can design business ideas and I can implement them, I can make business meetings, I can make presentations, my time is valuable. You cannot afford to pay me $70 an hour for something like that, and it's not going to be done in an hour. I am good with micro soldering, but I'm not God, and this is something that just has to happen slow. So something as simple as that, putting that screwdriver and turning it over to pull that heatsink off is, and this is just one place. There may be more. This is just enough for me to see, but there's more than that. Because the heatsink that goes here is so totally stuck to this, which is glue. So the processor is stuck to the heatsink, and this is one monolithic block all the way top to bottom to here. So even if you release all those latches on the back, even if you desolder the three legs that are soldered and you do it clean and nice, sticking that screwdriver here even, which is the way we do it, supporting here and pulling out. If you do it without heating very well this heatsink, what you're going to do is you're going to rip off that whole thing, the processor and the pads. You're going to very, very likely break the small pads that are under the processor. That's a different one, but nevertheless it's the same idea. What happens is when you pull, and it's a very tough connection, it starts pulling, and instead of detaching the strongly glued pad from the processor, it actually pulls the whole processor from the pads because they're 10 microns wide. Indeed, there are 25 or 30 in a row, however many there are of them. But they're extremely tiny, so you just rip them off, and we've received enough of those too. And those are just two examples of how you can screw up things. And one of the things that makes me mad at most is all those repair service centers that send us boards and tell us that they've been in business for 15 years and they know very well what they're doing, or 30 years. And I'm always thinking, why the hell are you not doing it yourself if you've been in the business for 30 years and you know how to do it? Why are you sending it to us? I don't know if this is the case here. I don't know what those people will tell us. I don't want to be sounding rude at them, but this was a massacred board, and they either have to pay a significant amount of money to try to repair it, and it may be repairable if the pads are ripped off underneath. That's not going to be repairable, because I can do some repairs of some cracked pads, but the moment there are more than 3 of them, honestly, at this point, even if there's one of them, even though I've done it, I know I can do it. It's very slow, it's microscopic, micro soldering, and it's a risky business, but it's doable. and yet not for fixed $60 that you get on eBay. And all those people that advertise process replacement for, here's a guy, multiple personality, I believe he's called, you know, for his complete processor replacement and full testing, everything for like $40. Yeah, guys, there is communism and everybody's happy and nobody envies, and, you know, believe in that if you want. And it ain't how the world works. Anyhow, this is enough for this video. Thank you for your time.